Blockchain technology, innovative, transparent and decentralized. It's changing the way we store and transfer data, and it has the potential to change many industries. Its purpose will one day change the world, or maybe it is already changing it. But what is it, and how does it work? And what's its future? Well, the answer is only a few seconds away. Before we start, if you are interested in knowing more about the crypto space, then subscribe below and click the notification bell to get notified when the next video will be live. But most important, Elle is thrilled, as always, to share with you the disclaimer. Hi Elle.
Hi everyone, I'm so happy to see you all. Not so nice to see my boss's face. Every time I look at him I just want to quit. Anyway, it's my job to remind you that in this channel, Crypto District, it's not the right place to find financial advice as we don't give any. So please, consult your financial advisor and do your own research before investing. However, if you're looking for educational and entertaining contents, then you are in the right place. Thanks for listening to me, see you in the next video.
So, what is blockchain? Blockchain is a digital ledger that records transactions in a secure and transparent way. It's called a chain because each transaction is added to a block, which is then connected to the previous block, creating a chain of blocks. This creates an immutable and tamper-proof record of all transactions on the network. Now, let's dive into how blockchain works. There are three key components of a blockchain. One, the nodes. These are computers that make up the network. They communicate with each other to validate transactions and update the ledger. Two, transactions. These are records of data that are stored on the blockchain. They can be anything from financial transactions to medical records. And three, the blocks. These are a group of transactions that are added to the blockchain. Each block contains a unique code called hash, which identifies the block and it makes it tamper-proof. Now, validation and consensus of the blockchain. To ensure the security and integrity of the blockchain, there must be a way to validate transactions and create the consensus among nodes. This is where a process called mining comes in. Mining involves solving complex mathematical problems and add new blocks to the blockchain. The first node to solve the problem is rewarded with a new block and some cryptocurrency. This creates an open and decentralized network where no single entity has control over the blockchain. Now, let's dive into some advantages of the blockchain. Here are a few key benefits. First is security. The immutability of the blockchain makes it extremely difficult to hack or manipulate the data. Then we have transparency. Since all the transactions are recorded on the blockchain, it creates a transparent and trustworthy system. And then obviously we have decentralization. The blockchain is a decentralized network, which means that there is no central authority controlling the data. Now let's see a few challenges of a blockchain. So while blockchain technology has many potential benefits, there are also some downsides to consider. First, energy consumption. The process of creating and validating new blocks in a blockchain can require a significant amount of computing power and energy. This has led to concerns about the environmental impact of blockchain, particularly for networks that rely on proof-of-work algorithm. Then we have scalability. As more transactions are added to the blockchain, the size of the network can grow significantly. This can lead to slower transaction processing times, higher costs, and increase of storage requirements. Now we have security risks. So while the blockchain networks often considered to be highly secure due to their decentralized nature, they are not immune to certain types of attacks. For example, a 51% of attack can occur when a single entity controls more than half of the computing power in a network, allowing them to manipulate transactions and potentially double spend the coin. Immutability. When the immutability of a blockchain ledger is one of its strengths, it can also be a downside too. Now, this can happen in some situations. For example, if an error is made or fraudulent activity occurs, it can be difficult or impossible to reverse or correct the transaction. Now, let's see a few use cases for blockchain. There are many industries that can benefit from the security and transparency of a blockchain, and this includes healthcare. Blockchain can be used to store and share medical records securely and privately. Then we have supply chain, because blockchain can be used to track the movement of goods and prevent counterfeiting. And finally, we can apply blockchain to the financial system. Blockchain can be used for secure and transparent financial transactions, like cryptocurrencies and smart contracts. Feel free to check out my latest video where I explain what cryptocurrency is by clicking the link in the description. To rephrase, cryptocurrency is a digital asset that is designed to work as a medium of exchange, similar to traditional currencies, but with different purpose. It is decentralized and operates independently of central banks. So transactions on the cryptocurrency network are validated and processed by the nodes on the blockchain. The most well-known cryptocurrency is Bitcoin, which was created in 2009 by an unknown person or group of people using the pseudonym Satoshi Nakamoto. So Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies are based on a system of decentralized digital ledger. When someone wants to send cryptocurrency, they create a transaction on the network. The transaction includes the sender's public key, the amount of cryptocurrency being sent, and the receiver's public key. This transaction is then broadcast to the nodes of the network. The nodes on the network then work to validate the transaction by solving a complex mathematical problem. This is the process we mentioned earlier called mining, and it involves using computational power to create a hash or a unique code that identifies the block. Once the transaction is validated, it is added to the block. Each block contains a reference to the previous block, creating a chain of blocks. Therefore, this creates an immutable and tamper-proof record of all transactions on the network. The nodes on the network work together to maintain the integrity of the blockchain by validating new transactions and adding them to the blockchain. This is done through a process called consensus, which ensures that all the nodes on the network agree on the state of the ledger. Something else really important, cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin are also designed to have a limited supply, which is achieved through a process called halving. Every few years, the number of new Bitcoins that can be mined is cut in half, which helps to prevent inflation and maintain the value of the currency. In summary, the mechanism behind cryptocurrency on the blockchain is based on a decentralized system digital ledger that validates and records transactions. This creates a secure and transparent system for sending and receiving digital assets, without the need for central authorities like banks or governments. So there you have it. That's an overview of what blockchain is and how it works. As you can see, blockchain is a powerful technology with the potential to revolutionize many industries. It is not perfect, but I personally believe that its adoption by most industry will be inevitable, as it guarantees security and transparency. Right guys, please leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and if you have any question, do let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching today, and stay tuned for the next video. Ciao!